No, I'm not gonna apologize if this video is awkward. I'm gonna say thank you for understanding if this video is awkward. I haven't filmed a video since, well, I did have a TikTok era, which we're not going to talk about. We're going to pretend that didn't exist. But yeah, I haven't filmed a real YouTube video since I moved back in with my mother and her husband in 2020. I used to live in LA and I had a miserable time. I was in survival mode for the most part. The first 3 months I lived there, I was living in my car, and then I got a job, so I got my apartment, but then I got laid off from my job, so couldn't get a new place after that, and I kind of had to run down my savings to complete my lease so I wouldn't have an eviction on my record. And then I spent the next 8 or 9 months living in my car, doing Postmates 24/7, not 24/7, 7 days a week, sorry. And I just got to the point where I was like, whoops. I just got to the point where I was like, this is not sustainable. I can't live like this. I'm driving like 100 miles every day. I'm getting paid less than minimum wage. So if something happens to my car, I don't have the funds to fix it, then I can't work. And then I also have nowhere to live because again, I was living in my car at the time. So I tucked my tail between my legs, and metaphorically, of course, I don't actually have a tail. Oh, there's a hole in these pants. So you just saw that. But in 2020, I came back here and I've been living here ever since. And I'm not going to say I am going crazy. I feel like I've always been a crazy person, but I have to move out. I have to go back to LA in 2026. I cannot stay here any longer. And I feel like that's kind of why I'm posting this video. I don't know if it's going to do anything for me. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I also feel like nobody can help me if I don't say anything. Nobody can help me if they don't know I exist. So, hi, I exist. I need money. I feel like the only way I'm going to be able to move back to LA is if I win the lottery or if I get a sugar daddy or a sugar buddy. What's a sugar buddy? It's when someone gives you money and they don't need sugar in return, okay? And so if you are a multimillionaire or a billionaire perhaps, you're coming across this video, take it as a sign to share your wealth. And I'm not even asking for $1 million. I'm not gonna deny $1 million if you send it my way, but I just want enough money to go back to LA. Even for a month would be amazing. Where are my fellow vegans at? There's no vegan restaurants where I live. And I did not enjoy my time in LA because I was in survival mode. I did not actually take advantage of all the cool things there are to do in LA. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. It is 5:20 a.m. The reason it's so late, you want to know why it's so late? It's because when I moved to LA, I'm saying when, not if, because I have to go back to LA, okay? I'm really gonna fix my circadian rhythm right now. Like I said, I'm living with my mother and her husband. And so my hours of operation are kind of like I'm asleep when they're awake. And then I wake up, I see them for a few hours, and then they go to bed. And then I just have, the rest of the night into the early morning to have quiet time to myself. But the reality is I don't like staying up till 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I don't like waking up at, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. I really wish I could enjoy the morning again, but living in this house, my mother works from home. I just don't have any free time until they go to bed, and I really do miss the daylight. I really do miss the daylight hours and going on walks in the afternoon and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just the schedule that works for me right now. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I'm repeating myself. This year, 2026, I want to move back to LA. I want to reset my circadian rhythm. I want a lot of things, but my lust for life is kind of gone right now. I don't really have big dreams anymore. I just want to accomplish the little things in life And if you guys could help me go back to LA, I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna leave my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo linked in the description. Even $1 would mean the world, because if 1,000,000 people sent me $1, I would have $1,000,000. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year and a wonderful rest of your life. Bye.